Hey everybody, Todd here, and welcome back to another Wellness Talks Brief. Now this is going to dovetail on the committed action video that I had done a while ago, so if you need to, you can always go in and review that here. But in the meantime, when we're talking about committed action, I'm going to give you a little technique, something that you can play with, something that you can experiment with right now to see how that thought that you're having, that thing that you think you have to do, you probably don't need to do and can do the opposite, even though there might be an actual physical sensation, a belief that I can't do that. And it centers upon the phrase, I can't lift my hands. So stick around, I'm going to walk you through this, especially if you're dealing with something you're stuck in right now, and help you to play around with a way to diffuse, to get away from that, and then commit to what actually matters. If you like what you see here, please don't forget to give me a thumbs up and subscribe below. All right, so I want you to just take a moment and just get present here in this moment. Notice what you're currently feeling, what you're sensing. What is it like? Is it hot? Is it cold? Is the room stuffy, or is it not very humid at all? Just get present here with me right now. And what I'd like for you to do then is to take your hands and place them right on your lap. And for the next couple seconds here, we're just going to keep saying the same thing. Now, if you're somewhere and you can't do this, then by all means don't worry about it. But if you can do this on your own, if you can do it out loud, more important than just going over this in your head. So I'd like for you to actually say it out loud, get somewhere quiet if you need to, pause this, and then come back, and we're going to do this experiment. All right, we've got somewhere. You're not going to bother anybody. We're going to go for about 30 seconds, and we're simply going to put our hands on our lap and say over and over again, I can't lift my hands. I can't raise my hands. Either one of those two. I'm going to go back and forth. Ready? Here we go. I can't lift my hands. 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 I can't raise my hands. I can't raise my hands. I can't raise my hands. I can't lift my hands. I can't raise my hands. I can't lift my hands. I can't raise my hands. I can't lift my hands. I can't lift my hands. I can't lift my hands. I can't raise my hands. I can't lift my hands. I can't lift my hands. I can't lift my hands. I can't raise my hands. Now, before you do anything, I like for you to just notice, how do your hands feel? Don't move them. Just keep them right where they are on your lap. And just notice, as I was doing this with you, as I was bringing my attention to my hands lying here on my lap, I noticed that they started to feel heavy. Or maybe they already felt heavy, but since I wasn't paying attention to it initially, and as we did this exercise, I started to pay attention to them, they feel heavy. They feel heavy right now. And this is what it's like sometimes when we have a particular thought about something. This is not going to go well. This is not going to work out right. This is going to mess up. I'm going to screw this whole thing up. He or she is going to reject me. It's not going to be a good situation. And there's a sensation very similar to what we are experiencing right now. So what I'm going to do now is I'd like for you to just notice what I'm doing and follow along. I'm going to keep saying that same phrase over and over and over. But this time, about halfway through, I'm going to do something, and I'd like for you to do it with me. So here we go again. We're going to keep saying that same phrase. I can't lift my hands. We're going to do this for about 30 seconds. Watch for about halfway through, and we're going to watch what I do and follow along. Just do what I do. Here we go. And I can't lift my hands. I can't lift my hands. I can't raise my hands. I can't raise my hands. I can't lift my hands. I can't lift my hands. I can't lift my hands. I can't raise my hands. I can't raise my hands. I can't lift my hands. I can't raise my hands. I can't lift my hands. I can't raise my hands. I can't lift my hands. I can't raise my hands. What was it like to do that? What was it like to, in the middle of thought, saying that thought out loud, to actually do the opposite? So I like this exercise because it does a couple different things. It kind of gets into that neural network and it just starts to mess things up because, well, your mind is saying, I can't raise my hands. And your body starts to actually feel heavier. It starts to feel a little bit like this is actually true. But in fact, it's not true. It's just a thought. And I can actually move in another direction, even with the slight discomfort of my hands, my arms being heavy. You can do this when it comes to a situation where I feel like I'm not going to be able to pull this off. I can't get this done. I can't get out of bed. I can't skip on that cigarette, that drink, that snack, that television show, whatever it happens to be. There's usually a physical sensation that accompanies it. And we don't typically pay attention to that. It just feels like that thought is it. That's all there is. We're subject to the thought. So this allows us a couple different ways to get present in this moment, to become more open, accept what we're actually feeling, and then commit. Commit to the thing that actually matters the most. The thing that is a personal value, a direction that we want to go, something that we would want to have more of in our life. For this, we can make it super simple. I would like mobility. That would be something that's important to me. Independence. Independent from my mind, from that thought. I can't raise my hands. So just play with this for a while. If it didn't quite sink in, I'd like for you to, after this video, just sit there, put your hands back on your lap, and do it for yourself. Before you get started, really pay attention to how the body feels. Put your hands on your lap. I can't lift my hands. Do it for at least 30 seconds. While you're doing it, see if you can notice it, and then once you've gone about 30 seconds, start to raise your hands and notice the difference of the sensations physically that show up for you when you do this exercise. So, I hope that helped you out. I hope that gave you some insight. And of course, until the next time, may you be well.